I have to take apart my fence off my sliding table. I'm getting ready to do these projects I talked about, that A-hole game and a couple of cribbage boards. At any rate, this will answer a lot of questions about how this thing is put together and the way it operates. So underneath here is a pivot point. I'm just going to take that screw out. It's nothing more than a flathead screw. About a 1/2 inch long. And that's, you'll see the hole once I bring it up out of here. This micro adjuster's locked in place with a 1/4 inch bolt and a wing nut and two registration pins. One of them being this bolt. I should shorten this thing up. And then the other is just a dowel. I'm going to disconnect it up here. It's just easier to do. Will that do it for me? No, it won't. So this is my lock. Now I'll just roll this thing over and you'll see underneath here what's going on. So here's my pivot point. The plastic that holds the fence up off the table so it doesn't rub on my table saw top. They're nothing more than probably about a 32nd of an inch thick, maybe even less than that. And then my micro adjuster. So now you can see these, and that barrel nut that holds it all together. The 1/4 inch pin, 1/4 inch bolt with a sleeve bearing, 3/8 inch diameter. So those two register here in this 1/4 inch, the 1/4 inch dowel going here, the 3/8 sleeve bearing in here, and then the wing nut to tighten it all up. The lock, you know, slides here in the slot, and then I've got a T-nut in this groove. And that's what this knob attaches to. That's it. You can see the T-nut under here, I hope. That's what the pivot. That's where the pivot point is. And I'll lock this down. Not lock it down, but I'll snug it up, tighten it up that I can still move this, or adjust it. And then once I get my 90 degrees, I lock it here with this knob and T-nut out here. This distance is about, not about, I'll tell you exactly what it is. 13.5 inches. So I could even have that pivot point out in here somewhere. I've got about 1 inch to work with. I could have put it in here, but I didn't. I put it out here, and that's the mechanics of how this thing adjusts. So I'll give you a little close-up shot of this thing, I guess, too, so you can see what's going on there. But pretty self-explanatory. So there you go. This is the nut that goes with this, the wing nut and washer. Attach here, and then through this 1/4 inch hole comes that little 1/2 inch flathead bolt that attaches to that T-nut right there. And now you can kind of get an idea how thick this plastic is. Not very. When not in use, that's its home. And incidentally, I did change this bolt out. I shortened it up about 3/4 of an inch. So that'll save me a lot of time actually. A minute here or a minute there adds up in a hurry. Thanks for watching.